Good morning and welcome to another edition of Company 119's The Coffee Cup. My name is Ryan Gilkerson, lead creative here at Company 119. We're glad you could join us. We talk often about how important storytelling is to digital marketing, and that holds very true in the case of charitable organizations and nonprofits. Well, we're here with one of the most notorious, I guess you would say, nonprofit organizers in the city of Cleveland, my guy Ricky Smith from the Rake Foundation. Rake stands for Random Acts of Kindness Everywhere, and Rick is a master of using social media and digital marketing to tell stories that make people feel connected to the work that he does. Rick, we're glad you could join us today, bud. I don't know if that means you can hear me or not. Can you hear me, Rick?
I can hear you. I just got amazed. Like little things really get me excited, and the fact that the camera's kind of like backwards, so if I go here, it's like my
Yeah,
left. It just
it's
so,
trippy.
whatever you just said. Yes, sure. Uh,
So, Ricky,
Sugar Mountain
Random Acts of
2020.
Kindness Everywhere
Oh,
is known throughout the whole country, but really the city of Cleveland has really embraced what you're doing with your movement. You're doing a lot of great things with some schools in Cleveland, a lot of great things with hashtag Lunchbag. So just tell everybody a little bit of how you started the organization and the work that you're doing in Cleveland specifically.
is that a fire truck in the background?
It is. That's our fire logo. We put the fires out for digital marketing.
I don't have much in my background.
No,
Just
man. Pretty clear.
no. So no, just being serious. First and foremost, I am a comedian and funny guy, so I don't take myself too serious. But
Right.
long story short, man, I was in a really bad place. I was living in my car. Car got repossessed. I got a bike. The bike got stolen. Um, and was living on a friend's couch and was seeing social media of all these people who I knew deep down inside were hurting. But it's
Yeah.
like on social media, we only show our good. We only show the great things we're doing. It's always, oh, I just got a new car. I'm so
Right.
blessed. It's a courtside seat. I'm blessed. And kind of screw you to God. I had $20 left on my name. And I thought it would be, you know, I bought Little Caesars pizzas. I would like to say it was this grandiose come to God moment or come to the universe
Right.
moment, but I bought four Little Caesars pizzas for $20, and I started handing them out to homeless people. And funny enough, the very first person I handed a slice of pizza to, he goes, "I don't want this. I'm a vegan." And I was like, "Bro, you got to be killing me." And
Right.
I did that, and I did it without fanfare or whatever. I posted online, and I challenged my followers and friends to kind of do a random act of kindness. And
Right.
within 24 hours, eight other people had did pizza parties for homeless people in other cities. And I thought, how cool would this be if it became a movement? And I kind of didn't think anything of it. And then the next day, I got a call from Cartoon Network that this job I was up for, I got on Black Dynamite. And I was like, okay, I guess I got to keep it going. But just the love and the movement, and just the energy that people, doing what I'm
Yeah.
doing, or the movement of Random Acts of Kindness Everywhere isn't something that's grandiose or isn't something
Right.
that's revolutionary, but it's simply just telling people to simply do good.
Yeah.
But instead of being quiet about it, I was raised in 1920s, and you just did good, and you maybe wrote it on the tabla rasa or something on the stone.
Right.
But instead of doing good, why not post it?
Sure.
And it might seem like you're bragging or this or that, but it motivates and inspires people. With social media, man, so bogged down, especially with our great president, not talk politics. It's just everybody's either a yin or yang, or this or
Right.
that, or everyone's kind of just whatever. Why not be your own positive feed if it motivates and inspires your friends, people even that you don't like? If it
Yeah.
inspires and motivates them, even if they don't like you, to go be better than you, then so be
Right.
it. And it's been 5 years. People like yourself, people like our buddy Alex, Stan Hungry, people that we
Yep.
know, just they're always good people, but just push them a little further to start a movement is something that was kind of needed at the time and still always needed. It'll always be needed.
I agree with you completely on that. I just saw a story you told last night on your social media where you met a guy just out on the street. You'd had kind of a tough day, tired at the end of a day, and
Yeah.
just wanted to kind of go home and enjoy your night. And then you're walking on the street and you run into a guy that you'd helped last year that remembered you, and you had that connection. And those are the type of the stories that if people follow you or follow Rake, they're going to see those types of stories all the time. And it is really, really inspiring, man.
Yeah.
How often do you run into people just around the city that remember you from a time when you helped them or remember going to a Rake event?
Man, it's daily at this point.
Yeah.
It's daily at this point. But I just even tweeted something that I don't want the praise. I
Right.
truly mean that. I don't want the praise. I want the person being motivated and inspired. To me, that's why I do it. It's not to brag. It's not, this or that. I am funny. I'm silly. People gravitate towards me, but it's
Yeah.
using that passion, or excuse me, using my purpose excuse me, using my passion. Sorry, it's one of those days. Using my passion to kind of dictate my purpose.
Right.
And if I can make people laugh and I'm silly and this and that, then why not use that to motivate and inspire people? And that's the only reason. I mean, people come up to me and go, "Oh, you're such a good guy," and this and that. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not. I'm just like everybody else, man. I drink too much. Probably 20 women out there thinking I'm a jerk or a hole for not calling them back or this and
Right.
that. But we could all be that. I mean,
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly's a prime example. Good brother of mine. I went on tour with him for 6 months, and we did
Yeah.
Ran After Kindness. His followers and his fans believe in it. He's somebody who you wouldn't think is, the kind guy, but it's like
Right.
anybody could just help somebody in the way they see help. And so that's what it is. I always said I didn't start Rake to help people. I started Rake to motivate and inspire people to
Sure.
help people.
I tell you when and anybody watching right now, go follow the Rake social media pages. Go follow Ricky Smith. Go to rakenow.org to learn more about the story. There's also great merchandise you can purchase on there to support. But you've built this whole network online of people that are doing great things, and you've really mastered, like I said, the art of telling the story and making people feel connected to your message. How hard would this movement be to make happen if you didn't have the power of social media behind it? Could you even conceptualize what Rake
No,
would
I
look
mean,
like without the power of social media?
the concept of Rake alone, really, the real name is hashtag Rake.
Yeah.
It's literally using the hashtag. So, not at all. I mean, it literally, if you want to be completely real, it came backwards. It
Mm.
came from having social media first and having all these followers. At the time, I think I had 7,000 concentrated followers, and it went from like, hey, these 7,000 people. I was known as Drunk Ass Rick.
Right.
I don't know if you can see it, maybe backwards. I have a
Yeah.
tattoo that I probably got while I was drunk. But I would do these things on Friday where I would tell people, let's all do a shot of Jameson. Let's do a
Yeah.
shot of, Hennessy. People would do it.
Yeah.
And it was like the power of influence. I had a 11th grade teacher who I hated, Mr. Kessler, and he kicked me out of class once. And this quote never rang true, and it's always stayed in the back of my head
Yeah.
that I had the power of influence. If I ever used it for good, I'd be a powerful person.
Isn't that something?
And it wasn't until after the fact that I go, why not use the same attitude for being a rock star, drinking this or that,
Yeah.
to try to help people, make it fun, like trick people into helping people, trick people being kind.
Right.
I mean, like I say, I'm still a wild guy. I still, do things I shouldn't do, but it's like you have these followers. I mean, I have 31,000 Instagram followers.
Whew.
What other way can I get 31,000 to fill the queue up and just yell at them? You
Right.
can't. What
That's
other way can
true.
I get 31,000 people just to go to an empty field and like, hey, that's what we're gonna
Right.
do today, guys. So a lot of times people bash social media, but to me, it's a great outlet. You let people know
Yeah.
what you want to know. You let people do what you want to do, and people can hop on, hop off, but you have to think of it a way that people don't. A lot of times, um, the problem is people see the Kardashians, they see Obama, they see these grandiose and great people with hundreds of millions of followers.
Sure.
My first Rake event, 12 people came to, and I remember my dad told me, "Don't worry about who didn't come. Focus on who did."
Brilliant.
Because that 12 would turn to 24, that 24 would turn to 48, 48 would turn into, I can't do math, well, 96.
A lot.
Yeah, but he made a good point. A lot of times people throw parties, or you do an event, or you do fundraisers to get donations, and people bash people for not helping them. But they
Right.
don't realize they're spitting in the face directly of the people who did help them.
True.
If I helped you all day move furniture out of your house, and then you go on social media, you go on the phone, and you talk about all these people who didn't help you, I'm going, you know what? What did I do?
Yeah.
So it means a lot when you praise that person that has your back, because
True.
they're going to ride for you all day, every day. I always say the most important person in Rake isn't me, is the follower, is the person next to me, is the person next to that person.
Yeah.
And like yourself, I mean, you've done more to help the movement than I have. At the Wild, the message gets stale. I'll be honest with you. I can only, hand out so many lunches, hand so many
Right.
sweatshirts. It's you bringing new people with being refreshes, new ideas, and
Yeah.
I never get lost on that. That it only works if it's new people, if it's new ideas, new things, new identity.
True.
That's what a lot of times, to be honest with you, why I started Rake. It wasn't to bash other nonprofits
Yeah.
or other movements. I'd never seen something that was cool, hip hop
Right.
influence. I always say I'm almost too old for Rick at this point. It's the kids, it's the 20-year-olds, it's the millennials that understand. They're using hashtag. They
Right.
got Instagram, Snapchat, filters, this
Right.
and that. Where me and you might just print out some flyers and put them on cars.
Right. Well, I love your message there. Not only for our nonprofits, but that's great business for a great message for any business. Is don't forget about the people that you do have and try to grow organically and spread the message. And people tell a friend and they tell a friend, and that's how all businesses start. Yours just happens to be the business of kindness, which I love and I'm really excited about. So you and I have a date with Destiny Saturday.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
You start off really wrong. Nothing is wrong with having a date with another man. Because thank God I didn't buffer at the wrong time. Like me and you have a date, then we just freeze.
With Destiny.
I know a Destiny, so that's not good either.
Well, me and you got a bowling match, bruh.
You don't
Saturday night. Tell people about this bowling fundraiser where I'm going to take home this championship belt.
Well, first of all, let me start off. There ain't gonna be no kindness Saturday night.
Right.
I'm gonna put that I'm gonna put that out there now. No, it's the Rake 5-year anniversary. It's our second annual. Jamel Hill Jamel Hill, formerly at ESPN.
Right.
Some other people like yourself are coming through, and just a good time, man. Like-minded individuals, but very, very competitive. I've been bowling every day for about 2 hours a day. Got a coach, got my own ball, got my shoes. My left. The weird thing is, my right arm is extremely much bigger than my left. They don't work out bowling how to make your arms. So one, I look like Popeye in one arm and olive oil in the other arm. But it's gonna be a good time, man. It's you can find this stuff. You go to Eventbrite and look up Rake and Bowl. You guys were the first people to reach out. You guys got this team. Your boy Hef was talking smack yesterday.
Yeah.
He had a camera in my eye, so I know he's trying to blind me in the eye, but he doesn't realize this. I could bowl like Daredevil. Was it
right?
Daredevil's the blind guy. Right?
Well, he's talking smack, and he's not even going to be there. He's talking all the smack that I got to do all the heavy lifting.
Oh, he's like Jimmy the Hart, man. He
right.
Wrestling fans. He was giving it. He started going after my assistant. My assistant don't even bowl. He's like, you bowl? She's like, no. He's like, exactly. I'm like, it was
I can see that all in my head right now. Now, can people just come watch the event? Can anybody come, or is it just for a private event?
No, they can come. I mean, it's a ticket, but they can come and hang out. The more the merrier. We have some open lanes. We actually privately, I guess secretly, not privately, we're doing a $500 prize to the overall high score.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm scared to let that out until probably Friday because, the bowling community, they some weirdos, but they come together.
I bet.
And
yeah, I bet they do.
I'm trying to let my 86 pins do something.
Well, Rick, man, I can't wait to see you. I'm so excited about it. I'm glad to be a part of it. I love what you do. Always been a big fan of it. RakeNow.org is the website. You can find out how to get involved with events. You can spread the word. That's probably the best thing you can do for Rake is come down to an event, bring a bunch of friends with you, whether it's hashtag lunch bag or one of the other fundraisers that are out there. Even more than money, it's being a part of it and spreading the word. And then, of course, there are donations that are accepted. Buy some merchandise. That helps get the message back as well. But, Rick, I will see you Saturday. And if nothing else, we're going to have a good time. If I don't win the championship belt, I'm going to win the championship for having the most fun. I promise that.
Sorry to interrupt. This is like that cool 90s hip-hop, like Beastie Boys.
That is like the Sabotage video.
What you want? So what you Sorry.
I'm almost jealous of having a high-def camera now, Rick.
And then like Craig Mack without a shoe coming down. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear.
Ricky, man, go enjoy the rest of your day. You can call me on Hangouts anytime you want if you just want to play with the camera. Ricky Smith. So remember, as Rick was saying, that social media is not just a platform to complain or talk about negative things in life. It's a great opportunity to be positive and affect the lives of others and impact culture. Telling a story is what it's all about, whether you own a Fortune 500 company, whether it's a charitable organization, no matter what you're trying to convey. Go follow Rick. He's one of the best in the business of telling stories. You just learn more about storytelling and how our cameras sometimes look like 90s hip-hop videos before you finish your first cup of coffee. Your competition will all day. We'll see you next time.